What's up, Weight Watcher connectors and connectettes that have come over here to my YouTube channel to check this out? I don't want to load up Connect with a bunch of videos, even though that's what I do, videos, because I'm lazy when it comes to typing. I just much rather say it. And some of you are amused by my southern accent, even as much as I try and clean it up. But I was just wanting to share my little bit of my workout regimen with you. I get a lot of steps at work. I get plenty of cardio. I mean, it's not like I'm getting like 15,000 steps or anything, but I'm consistently getting 8,000 steps a day. It's just part of my job. And those are not just walking from one room to the next or walking to the parking lot. These are brisk steps, pulling a hose, pushing a spreader, a fertilizer spreader, up and down hills, and so forth. So I get some steps there just by doing my job. But what I don't get is any kind of tone, anything upper body. I've always been broad-chested, broad-shouldered, and strong upper body, but there was no definition. It's just, as big as I was, over 300 pounds, it just was like a barrel, my chest area. And my arms were big and round, but there was nothing to it. It just looked like two big cannons with no cut. It was not really cannon. I always say cannons when it comes to muscles, but it was nothing impressive. Let me put it that way. They were just big, and that's all it was to it, round and fat. And so what I did is, so when I started losing weight, I still was not having any tone or cut or anything like that showing up. And so I got some light weights, just some hand-free weights, and that helped a little bit. But at the more weight, when I started getting into 60 and 70 pounds loss, I started getting that flab. It was hanging off my arms, and I was in a C-cup bra just about, and my breasts were getting saggy, and my nipples were pointing at the floor. But anyway, so I'm not looking to like get ripped or anything. I don't want to go to the grocery store and say, "Hey, could you point me to the direction of the milk?" I'm not looking to do that. I got my problem solved at home with a wife. It's not like I'm not looking for another one. But all I did, all right, so this is all I do. And when I started off doing push-ups, that was one thing. That was to, kind of strengthen my shoulders and my chest. And when I started doing push-ups, I was kind of embarrassed that I couldn't knock out but maybe 7 or 8. And now I'm up to like 26, 27, and that's not impressive. But I'm about 210 pounds and 45 years old, just now getting back in the game of exercise. And hey, I'm okay with that. And every week I try to add a couple extra push-ups on. The other thing that I do is I got one dumbbell. That's all I got. And it's a 25 pounder. And all I do is curls with that. And I'll do 2 or 3 sets of those every other day. I don't do this every day. And I try to do more on my left because there's not as much definition in size and cut in my left. So I'll probably knock out 10 in my right, 15 in my left. Take a little bit of a break. Another 10 or 12 in the left or right, another 12 to 15 in the left, and so on. So I do those, and I also do triceps. Like, get the weight. I'll just hold it in both hands, do several sets of this behind my head, and that's just to get a little bit of definition in my triceps. So I do a couple of these things with the weights, the push-ups. The other thing that I do, I can't do very often. I especially cannot do it when anybody's home because it drives them nuts. But a heavy bag that I do, it helps me a little bit with cardio, helps me with a little bit of tone, but it also helps drive one of the dogs crazy, and it rattles the floor up here. So she's on the steps, and I'll show you why I don't do this. All right. Hey. From this. She's not barking. Usually she's barking. Hey, get out of here. Come here. Come here. Ruba. She don't want any part of it. She's already barked her head off because I was doing it earlier. Come here. Oh, here she goes. This is why. What's the matter? Get it. Get it. Get it. She wants to attack the heavy bag. Anyways, that's why we don't do it. I antagonize her on that one. So, just those little bit every other day. That's all it takes. The heavy bag is like once a month because nobody can take it in the house, but they're gone. So I can do whatever I want. Something simple. That's all it takes. Gun show, that's what I'm working on. Pretty proud of it. I mean, it's not like ripped or anything, but it makes me feel good. And I like the way the sass hugs my arms in a nice fitting blouse I've got on today. All right, hope that helps somebody. Pretty simple, not too much to it. I don't even break a sweat a lot of times. Of course, I haven't done this in the summer, so we'll find out when that time comes. You people have a blast. I love you, mean it. Stay sassy, Connect, and YouTube.